Hello everyone. So today what we are going to do is that we will be doing the sums based on the differentiation, right? But there is one sum which is little bit left to complete, which is given before theorem 4. We have to find the differentiation for 2x plus 1 whole cube. What you have to do, that is you have to find the differentiation for 2x plus 1 whole cube, right? So now what we are going to do, let us assume that this function be equal to y. Now 2x plus 1 whole cube, actually we do not have any formula for this, but a plus b whole cube formula we have, right? A plus b whole cube, a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. So we will take the help of this formula. So let us take this function only, 2x plus 1. So 2x whole cube plus 1 cube plus 3 a square. A here is 2x square into 1, so I am not writing, plus 3 a I am not writing, and b square, so 2x square, right? Here into 1 is there, here also into 1 is there, here into 1 square, right? Now 2x cube 8x cube plus 1, 3 into 2 to the 4x square, clear? This is not our answer, right? This is just we have done the differentiation, means this is just we have done the simplification. Our differentiation is still remaining. What we have done, 2x plus 1 whole cube. What we have done here, a plus b whole cube, we have written the formula, a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b 1 plus 3ab square. So here 2x cube, that is 8x cube, plus 1 cube is 1 only. Then 3 into a square b, so 2x square and into b, that is into 1, so I am writing just into 1 only. Then plus 3a into b square, so here 1 square. So if you do 1 square or if you write multiply with 1 only, it is same thing. Now 2x whole cube, 8x cube plus 1 plus 3 into 2x whole square, so 4x square, 3 to the 6x. Now this is our sum. Now what we are supposed to do, that is we will find the differentiation of this. You know that when two functions are in addition, 8x cube plus 1, so do separately. But here there are more than two functions. First of all, I will simplify this. 8x cube plus 1, 12x square plus 6x. So I am writing it as 8x cube plus 12x square plus 6x plus 1. Now we are supposed to find the differentiation for this, right? So what I am going to do, that is I am writing this function over here. 8x cube plus 12x square plus 6x plus 1. So let it be equal to y. So dy by dx is equal to d by dx of 8x cube, d by dx of 12x square, d by dx of 6x plus d by dx of 1. Clear? Here what we have done, I have just simplified this as 8x cube. So 8x cube derivative d by dx of 8x cube plus d by dx. I have just applied d by dx. Now you know that derivative of any constant function, this k will be outside. So what I am doing here, I am taking this 8 outside. Now d by dx of x cube. So d by dx of x cube, when we are going to find, right? So here if I want to find d by dx of x cube, we know that d by dx of x power n is n into x power n minus 1. So here 3 into x power 3 minus 1, that is 2. So here for d by dx of x cube, our answer will be 3x square. plus 12 is outside, d by dx of x square. Same way, here if I write here d by dx of x square, and it is 2x. So my answer here it is 2x. d by dx of x is 1 and 6 is common, so 6 into 1, derivative of 1 is 0, because derivative of constant function is always 0. Now we will simplify. 8 3 are 24 x square plus 12 2 are 24x plus 6 plus 0 as it is, no problem. So here this is our answer, 24x square plus 24x plus 6. I am telling from first how we have solved 2x plus 1 whole cube, right? So 2x plus 1 whole cube, that is a plus b whole cube, a cube plus b cube plus 3a square plus 3ab square. Now a cube we have done 2x whole cube plus b cube, so 1 cube plus 3 into a square into b plus 3 into a into b square. Now 2x cube, 2 to the 4 to the 8, so here 8 x cube as it is plus 1, 2 to the 4x square, 4x square into 3, that is 12x square, 3 to the 6, so 6x. Now what we have done, that is I have just done 12x square here, then 6x and plus 1. Now this I have written over here. Now we want to find the derivative of this all the functions. So 8x cube derivative, that is 8 3 are 24x square, so 24x square. 12 2 are 24x plus 6 and plus 1, derivative is 0. So this will be your required answer. Now you can do one thing, you can take out common. 6 will be common. Anyways, your answer we have got. So this is our required answer, right? Because 6 4 are 24x square as it is. 6 4 are 24 and x plus 6 1 are 6. So this will be our required answer, right? I hope it is clear with everyone and it is visible to you. Yes. So for this particular sum, what we have done, that first of all, this we do not have any formula to do the differentiation. So what we have done, we have first simplified this into this and then we have solved our answer. So I hope so that this answer is clear. This question is solved in the textbook, right? So you can refer that also, and whatever the question I have solved, that is also, both the answers are same. So whatever the question I have solved, that is for 2x plus 1 whole cube. We have to find the derivative of 2x plus 1 whole cube. Now our next question, that is question number 5. Question number 5 we have in our exercise, that is we have to find the derivative for y is equal to the derivative for y is equal to sine of a plus b. Exercise 5.2. Answer 5. Sine of ax plus b by cos of ax plus b. We are supposed to find the derivative of this function. So now how we are going to find the derivative of sine ax plus b by cos ax plus b? Now you know that particularly looking at this sum, we know that we have to use quotient rule, because it is, for example, take it as u, sine of ax plus b, take it as u, and cos of x plus b, take it as b. Sine of ax plus b I have taken as u, cos of ax plus b I have taken it as b. Now why we have done this? Why? What is the need to do this? That is, you know that d by dx of u by v, right? It is u constant, right? It is, first of all, what we have to do? We have to write here v square and v constant and u derivative plus u constant and v derivative. This you must know. What you have to do when you are going to differentiate u by v, right? So first of all, v square will be as it is. Then v is over here in derivative of u, and u is u constant in derivative of v. But here u dash is derivative of u and v dash is derivative of v. Clear? What I have done here, u dash is derivative of u and v dash is derivative of v. Now what we are supposed to do? Here if I differentiate this with respect to x, then du by dx. Here you have to write differentiating with respect to x. Now u is equal to sine of ax plus b, right? So du by dx. What is derivative of sine x? That is cos x. So let it be cos of ax plus b. See, if you want, this is a particular separate sum, right? But now we have solved many of the sums, so now you must know derivative of sine x is cos x. That is clear. But this, what about this function? Derivative of ax plus b. So what is derivative of ax plus b? B is constant, so it will be 0 only. And 0 plus something, whatever is there in something, it will be our answer. But derivative of ax, the a will be coming outside, so multiply with a. Here you can check a cos of ax plus b will be our answer. That is du by dx. See, if you want to check, then what you can do? You can assume this as t and then we can solve. Like we have summed the solved for first, second, and third, right? But here now as we have done many of the sums for the differentiation, now you must know that derivative of sin x is cos x, and this x derivative, that is ax plus b derivative, is this b derivative will be 0, because you know that derivative of a constant function is 0, and ax derivative of ax is a only, so a cos of ax plus b. Same way for here, that is dv by dx, derivative of cos, that is minus sine, so minus sine of ax plus b, and derivative of ax plus b. So here also same way. What is derivative of ax plus b? Multiply with a, because d by dx of ax plus b. So d by dx of ax plus d by dx of b. Now here a common and here 0, so a will be our answer. So I have written here a, here also a. So I can write here minus a sine of ax plus b, that is dv by dx. This is nothing but u dash, this is nothing but v dash. Here where we are supposed to keep. Clear? So that is our v dash and u dash we have got, right? So now what I am going to do, that is I will be just keeping the values of the required answer that we have calculated. So what we are going to do is that d by dx of u by v, that is v, we have the value of v. U dash, we have the value of u dash, that is nothing but du by dx. And u, we have the value for u, that is sine of ax plus b. And v dash, we have the value for v dash, that is minus a sine, and v square. So all the values we have now, so we can keep the value, because the first thing over here is that we have to find the differentiation of this. But you know that we have assumed this as u and we have assumed this as v. So what we have done, d by dx of u by v, that is nothing but quotient rule. So according to quotient rule, derivative of u by v, that is v square, v into u dash plus u v dash. So that is u dash we have calculated, that is over here, and v dash we have calculated, that is over here. So now what we will do, we will just keep the value in this and you will get your answer, right? This actually you can try on your own also, but still we will try to complete it. That is v, here v. So what is the value for v? Cos of ax plus b, multiplied with u dash, that is a cos ax plus b, multiplied with a cos ax plus b, plus u is what? Sine of x plus b, sine of ax plus b, multiplied with v dash. What is the value for v dash? Minus a sine of ax plus b, that is minus a sine of ax plus b, divided by v square. What is the value for v? That is cos square ax plus b. right? So now we have to solve this. Now we are supposed to solve that. So how we will be solving? That is a as it is cos ax plus b, that will be cos square ax plus b. Minus sign outside, minus of a sin square ax plus b by cos square ax plus b. Now we can take a outside, cos square minus sin square, then you have to simplify. So just now try to solve it on your own. What we have done, that is we have just completed the main part of the question, right? So here what will be there, that is a will be common and the rest you can solve on your own. You will get your answer, right? So try to solve this. You will be able to solve, I am 100% sure. So whatever the main part about the differentiation, what we have done, that is, I will explain you one more time. See it very carefully and also listen very carefully. See, this is a function which is given in question, right? So what we have done, that is sin x plus b we have assumed as u and we find out this derivative. Cos x plus b we have assumed that is b and we have find this derivative. Now why we have done that? Because sin of x plus b divided by cos of x plus b, that is nothing but quotient rule. Quotient rule. Whenever numerator and denominator both are the functions, this is a separate function and this is also a separate function. So there are two functions which are given in numerator and one is also in denominator. Then how we are going to solve? We are going to solve by the method of quotient rule. Quotient rule is this is your quotient rule. Now for quotient rule, what we have done? We have found out everything. U dash is over here. V dash is over here. That is nothing. Then we have kept the value. That is your answer. Right, so main thing over here is that quotient rule you must know and you must know how to keep the values and find the derivative. Right, so this is your required answer 5. Clear? I hope so. The answer 5 is clear with you. Now let us move with answer 6. Right, answer 6 we will be solving. That is y is equal to cos x cube. This you try to complete on your own, right? It will be very easy. Now answer 6. We have answer 6, that is cos x cube. Answer 6, cos x cube multiply with sin square x power 5. Yes, this is the sum. It looks very tough. By looking at this, how we are going to differentiate? Actually, one particular question, this also it is little bit tough for us to solve. But now they have given two functions that are in multiplied and that are also not common. They have given a composite function and two composite functions are given here. So what we will do? First of all, we will assume this as u. We will assume this as v. Right? U is equal to cos x cube and v is equal to sin square x power 5. Try to understand, this is a very important sum. Some of the students might make a mistake in this, right? See, for derivative, if you understand this answer 6, then it will be very easy to solve all other questions. Listen to me very carefully, because in NCERT also this type of solution will not be given, and in solutions also this type of solution will be not given. It is little bit confusing in the textbook also, the solutions and the solutions which are given online. So here the solution which I am giving, it will be very much easier for you to understand, right, and to solve in the exam. It will be a time saving for you. Listen, what we have done, this is one particular function, so let it be u. This is also one particular function, so let it be v. Now we have two functions in front of us that are in multiply. So we know that it is a product rule, right? Product rule. When two functions are multiplied, for example, here d by dx of u into v, that is u into v dash plus v into u dash. You can here interchange this also. This you can write first, then this first you can write second, no problem. But only in this product rule, right? Now, d by dx of u into v, that is u constant derivative of v and v constant derivative of u. Now we have u over here. that we have. Value of v also we have. But what the values we are not having? U dash and v dash. Now here all our questions lies. U dash and v dash we don't have. Now we want to find the derivative of u, means that is u dash. So u dash is equal to du by dx is equal to d by dx of cos x cube. Now listen, if you will try to solve this taking x cube as one thing, it is a very particular separate sum. In our this exercise we have solved the sum sin x square, then cos x, then square, that we have solved. But now we are going to modify ourselves and we will be finding how to calculate the derivative very easily, right? So now listen to me very carefully. Cos x cube, right? So cos x cube, what is the derivative of for cos sin, right? So for derivative of cos x cube, what is our answer? Minus sin x cube. But here our answer does not get over. Minus sin x cube is our answer, correct? But this, what about x cube? See, derivative of, see, this is very much important thing I am going to explain. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. But this is not your perfect answer. Actually what happens is derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Okay. But here this function also gets derivative with this function. So we are not writing actually. It is given nowhere in the textbook. But this I am telling to you because this cos derivative is minus sin. But this x also it is differentiated. So our answer we are getting minus sin. Here what happens, that is x cube. So here x cube and d by, now here we have to change this. So derivative of 3x cube. 3x cube. Derivative of 3x cube is 3x square. So minus 3x square sin x. That is here. Derivative of x cube, that is 3x square. So here minus 3x square sin x cube will be your answer. If you understand this concept, then your derivative is clear to you now. Because actually this is one particular sum. What we have done, that is cos x cube. So we have assumed this as cos u. Y is equal to cos u, right? And then we have derivated, that we know. Yes, you can also do like that way. But it will be very much time consuming. See, if you are not able to understand this, you can use that method whatever we have solved. Right? You can do that. But it is just for our convenience only. Now, here, v is equal to sin square x power 5. Now, you know that derivative of x square is 2x. Same with sin square x power 5. Derivative of sin square x power 5, that is 2 will be coming down. So 2 times sin x power 5. Then what is derivative of sin x power 5? What is the derivative of sin x power 5? That answer will be cos x power 5. Cos x power 5. One more function is remaining, x power 5. What is the derivative of x power 5? 5x power 5. Now you have to understand this slowly because see, in starting of the exercise what we have done, first of all we have remembered the derivative of sin x, that is cos x. Then we have remembered derivative of cos x, that is minus sin x. Then we went on derivative of sin x square. Then we went on derivative of cos x square, then cos x cube. So now we are doing derivative. Now listen, how I have solved over here. V is equal to sin square x power 5, right? So these two will be coming down. So 2 times sin x power 5. Why I have not written square here? Because derivative of x square, that is 2x. Why 2x? 2 minus 1. So 2x. Same with 2 minus 1. So sin x power 5. But then sin x power 5. What is the derivative of sin x power 5? Cos x power 5. I hope so that is also clear. Now x power 5. What is the derivative for x power 5? For x power 2 it is 2x. For x power 5 it is 5x power 4. Now what we have to do, 5 to the 10 x power 4 into sin x power 5 into cos x power 5. Clear? So now we are supposed to put this value in this answer, this value in this answer. That's it. Our answer is clear. The main part, 95% part I have solved. Now what you have to do? You have to just put the value of u dash in this equation and v dash in this equation. I will also do it for you. Then you have to solve. Right? See, solution and all, there are all concepts for 7th standard, 8th standard, 9th and 10th. That you can solve. Right? Now what we have to do? U dash. So u we will be writing first. That is u into v dash plus v into u dash. So u value we have cos x cube. So cos x cube. V dash. What is the value for v dash? That is this all particular thing. That is tan x power 4 into sin x power 5 into cos x power 5 plus v we have, that is sin square x power 5. U dash we have, that is minus 3 x square sin x cube. Clear? Now you just solve. This is, it will be 1 or 2 step more, but now you will be getting your answer if you solve this, right? Minus sign will be coming outside over here, plus it will be minus, and then it will be coming out. You have to see that whichever the functions are coming common, right? So listen, now I know that you might have confusion in this. Clear? Now suppose if you are having confusion in this or this, then what you can do, there is only one solution, that is solve it as a separate sum what we have solved in question number 1, 2, 3, 4. And also solve this as a separate sum for what we have solved in the previous question. Right? So also you are going to get this answer, but it will be taking a long steps. And this also will require one complete page to solve. But here, as we have understood the concepts of differentiability, so I have solved. I am telling one more time. See, cos x cube. So derivative of cos x is what? Minus sin x. So x cube. So x cube. But x cube is there. So what is derivative of x cube? 3x square. So that will be our required answer. So I hope so this is clear. Now, sin square x power 5. So for sin square x power 5, it is cube is outside. It is in angle. Here sin square is there. Here cos raised to 1 only. So we have written here answer 1. So no problem. Multiplied with 1, so this answer is okay. But sin square, so 2 will be coming down, and sin 2 minus 1, sin raised to 2 minus 1, that is sin only. Now derivative of sin x power 5, that is cos x power 5. And x power 5 is still remaining, so x power 5 derivative is 5x power 4. If you understand this one, then derivative concept is clear. Right? Now what we have done, we have just kept this value over here, this also over here, and we have got the required answer. So I hope so that these sums whichever we have covered today are clear with you and you understood. Right? If you have any question, then you can ask to me, no problem. We will solve it one more time if you are not able to understand. But I hope so that everyone understood this. Try to make it very clear that you have to practice. ऐसा नहीं है कि वीडियो देख लिया तो आपको सब पता चल जाएगा, नहीं, प्रैक्टिस करनी पड़ेगी. अभी तो सबको पता चल भी गया होगा शायद, बट you have to practice the more sums which I will be giving so that it will be understood by you. अंडरस्टूड होना और समझ में आना और आपको पता चलना बहुत डिफरेंट चीज है मैथ्स के. ठीक है, तो आई होप सो दैट इट इज क्लियर एंड इट इज विजिबल टू यू ऑल्सो. सो यू डू वन थिंग, मेक इट अ नोट right now, complete this, practice it one more time at your home and solve the remaining steps. You will be getting your answer, right? So thank you very much. Now we will be doing the video. In my next video we will be solving answer 7. And till then, anyone have any confusion till answer 6, they can ask me so that we will solve that particular sum and your query will be clear, right? This sum 5th and 6th, everyone practice it one more time on your own, then only it will be clear. Otherwise it will be difficult for you. But to make it clear, solve it on your own one time also, right? Thank you very much.